In the previous episode, we started our grind on Yharon, and this is such an annoying boss. And this is one of those videos that I'm just making. This will be a quick one, where I'm trying to inform all of the new people. There's a lot of new people that jumped in on this particular Calamity playthrough that I'm doing for Terraria. And I've done this for, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 like major boss focused series that I do. So like Fargo's, and then the last few Calamity series, where I get to this point, typically like the last few bosses, last couple bosses, and I will take much longer between episodes to post something, because I'm not going to post episode after episode after episode of me just dying to the same boss over and over. Because that's 1, going to burn me out, and 2, is not interesting to watch. So in between these episodes, I am putting time into this boss. I've put 3 hours into Yharon tonight, and it's a struggle. It's been a struggle, and I think I'm kind of burnt out right now, so I'm going to take a day break and then come back to it and try again. So here's the things that I've tried. I've tried literally every weapon at this point that I can, that's available to me. I went back and farmed DOG a bunch to get a bunch of new potions, because I'm totally out of potions. And then I ran out of those and I had to do it again. And I got the sword from him and tried that one out. It's not that great. My best attempts have actually been with the hammer. I don't know why. It just, that's the best attempts that I have. I think a lot of it is reducing screen clutter as well, because there's a lot of projectiles during this fight that I have to dodge. And I'm at the point where I'm like within the last 10-15% of the boss when I'm getting good attempts in. So we're close. I am close to finishing it. I think it's just a matter of jumping between different accessories and figuring out what works the best. Maybe even using the thing that sucks in projectiles and protects me from them briefly. That might work quite a lot, but it's a lot of just getting lucky with where I'm at any particular movement point during this boss. I tried using the like spear technique that I was doing, and it's actually really good. I'm very happy with it, but it will take me another couple hours of practice to get that done. And I don't feel like I feel like my other methods are just further along, because I've done this boss with so many ranged classes that I'm prepared to do it in the same way, just using the hammer. So I think I'm just going to focus it down with the hammer, and also attempt to swap some of the accessories around and just kind of see what works for me. I've tried all sorts of different combinations. Some work better than others. The problem is you have to put like 5 to 6 attempts in per time you make a switch to see what is better, which is really rough, because you need that spread of attempts where things are going fairly okay to be like, is this better? Is this not better? Is this working? Is it not working? You know? And yeah, it takes a lot. But I read through all of your guys' comments, all of your suggestions in the previous episode, and I took a lot of those to heart, and some of them just straight up don't work for me, and others have helped. But yeah, for the most part, it's hammer time, and then getting through and trying these accessories. The reason, again, that I'm making this video is just to keep everybody informed that I've not forgotten about Terraria. It's just gonna be a few days between episodes as I work out the individual bosses. So this episode, not including this episode, sorry, next episode will definitely be the Death is Yharon. The one after that will either be Exomex or Supreme Calamitous, where I jump in and test those out and see which one I'm going to do as melee. Historically, in the last couple playthroughs, I've done Exomex first and then Supreme Calamitous, so we'll see how that goes. I may still do that, but they're interchangeable. So that really just comes down to how I'm feeling about the particular bosses. I think I'm actually probably more practiced on Supreme Calamitous, so it might be easier for me to just jump in on that with melee and see how that goes. Then again, you get the upgrades from Exomex to make Supreme Calamitous easier, so it's a balance. But yeah, it's going to be a couple days between episodes for here on out on this series, just letting everybody know, so that way you're not wondering why I'm not uploading as much Terraria. And I've got other stuff to watch if you're interested in basically the same type of video, just different games. So I do a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough at the moment that I am absolutely loving. But if you're not interested in that, I've got a bunch of other stuff on the channel. Just go to the channel, go to playlists, and you'll find a game that suits you for sure. Because I've played basically any type of game that you can imagine, and there's a bunch of stuff there for everybody. You just got to find what you like. With all that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll be back in the next episode where Yharon shall die.